Hello gamers, I hope you're all doing well. Excuse my voice because I am fucking ill right now because man has not been on his health super great, and I've been working in a warehouse that's literally non-stop full of propane and diesel. I don't even think it's legal. A search on Google, it reckons propane gas is not toxic. That is fucking bollocks, man. Like, more like you say that because half of the world runs off propane, and if you really revealed how toxic it was, then half of the world would be out of business, potentially. I don't know that, it's just my intuition tells me I'm not supposed to be inhaling diesel from a fucking hot forklift exhaust. Ugh, I mean, propane. Okay, so I just want to like make a note, and this is basically something that you should do now. And this is just goes for, unless you're particularly successful, then maybe don't listen to me. It's just basically, you need to get ahead like many months. What I mean is, I see way too many people, including myself, we're all on the edge of being skint, like, all of the time, or having no money. And this is basically, you get your wage at the end of the month, if you're a wagey, like I am. And then by the end of the month, you're like running out of money, and then you get another wage. So it's very simple. It's just literally delay a month, or I'm basically just telling you to save. But the reason I tell you this, I know it's also like, why am I telling you to save? It's so stupid. I don't even embody it really right now. But the reason I say it is because it's a lesson I learned for myself now, is because you've got to be very careful. Because, like I say, my only form of employment right now is a propane diesel indoor warehouse. And that is destructive to my health, especially as I'm ill anyway. But I don't have a choice. And it was the other days, the past 2 days I've been there, and all these NPCs are telling me how to do my job and shit, and I'm looking at them like, your priorities are fucking backwards, bro. Like, why are you fucking sat in here so concerned about the nature of how I do my job when you literally fucking stood in poison all day? So what I'm saying is, I don't have a choice but to be there right now, because I have no money. So this is what I'm saying. And then also you got to watch out for things like you getting ill, or I'm walking barefoot, and my dog the other day, he's like got grass seeds in his fucking foot, and they literally have like sprouted in his foot, and they're causing him like loads of pain. So I was thinking, well, if that were to happen right now and I'm skint, I'd be absolutely fucked. So that's it basically. I just thought randomly, I thought, fuck it, I'll pick the camera, because it's like, you need to have a lot to fall back on, that you've built for yourself, because shit goes wrong, or shit changes. It's just like, if life seems stationary for you, it's not. The world is so moving and evolving through time that you don't even really have to do anything to progress or move forward, because reality will just shift. People around you will start having babies, you'll fucking break up with your missus, or Putin will bomb us, or some shit, you know what I mean? So when shit, it's oh, here's a quote. Oh, I should have started the video. So here's the main quote: work while it is day, for there will come a night where no man can work. And that's it. It's just basically prepare for the winter, because winter is coming, always. So basically you have to use your resources as much as possible. Stop fucking around with the dopamine hits, man, because it might be good to you now, but not when shit hits the fan. So that's it. Hopefully that's it. I think that's all I have to say. My channel, I think, will be slowing down, and I believe I'm quitting drugs, because my mental state is very bizarre, and I'm finding it hard to see the whole thing. And I'm very young and likely immature, so I should not be fucking with psychedelics so heavily the way I have been. Also, my family is very concerned by observing my channel and my consistent destructive behaviour, and I don't blame them for that, even though they'd probably be sound if I went to the doctor's office and got antidepressants, because they're legal, or maybe they wouldn't. But I understand, psychedelics are bare twisted. My mate, for example, I gave, oh no I didn't, my mate got hold of a 3.5 of Liberty Cap psilocybin. Now, he's had mental trouble in the past, but when he took them, he ended up calling me hours later, and was telling me berries was telling me that so he'd built like an archetype of achieving enlightenment through pain. And when I was there talking to him, I could see like how it looks from an outside perspective, because you take mushrooms, like for example, I built 2 songs in real time not that long ago, and I listened to like 2 full-length songs on 3.5 Magic Mushroom Trip that I constructed in real time. And like, I don't know if I could do that when I'm sober, not to that extent, but it was, you don't realize the profundity until you exit the trip for a while. So I feel like maybe I need to take a step back from psychedelics. It will do me good. I can't afford it anyway, as I've been saying, but it's not, ultimately, obviously psychedelics are at the center of my shit. The people around me don't want me taking them, but I don't blame them, because like I say, until I build a solid, stable foundation for my being, then it's no good me taking psychedelics, is it? I understand why my families would propose that, because you know, I've been there, and not that I've seen it all, but it's just psychedelics are the cherry on top, and I've been doing them for years now, and it's really time to start actualizing my physical life. That should have really been first, but the reason I say it's the cherry on top is because some of my most profound, amazing trips has only been because I've built such an amazing foundation that when I can trip, there's not all this like baggage bullshit going on. And psychedelics can reveal the baggage bullshit, but if there isn't that much baggage bullshit, because you've already, like, what's it going to reveal? It's not going to reveal some subconscious fear, if you've dealt with it all, because that's what they do, they make the subconscious come forth. Now, some person, like, who's that fucking heroin geezer on YouTube? He's called like Kid CC or some shit, some ginger ex-drug addict that disappeared randomly. Hopefully he doesn't have a relapse. I hope you're good, bro. But he said, oh, psychedelics can make you just have like absolutely horrible trips for no reason. Like, you'll just take a psychedelic and you'll just get tortured and there's no reason for it. I don't know about that. I feel like they always bring shit to the surface that's like dissectable. I've never really had a trip. Like, yeah, I took a trip when I was ignorant, I was younger, and I had like a full blast suicide terror trip for 10 hours with no time, no concepts, nothing. It was just absolutely fucked. But I realised that now that I've dealt with that, it's not really in there anymore. So I don't know if this guy's just fucked his brain through like the absolute, because he said like he used to be addicted to heroin and crack and the whole shebang. And I recommend you go check out his stories, they're insane. But he said at one point he was literally pissing like brown, absolute fucked shit. And he said he was like masturbating like 30 times a day, and like he had to go to the hospital, I believe. What did he do to his cock? I can't remember, but he was literally on fucking crack all day, masturbating until his penis was like broken and like purple and shit. Oh, it's fucked up. I'll leave a link to him in the description. But yeah, I think I need to take a step back from psychedelics. Don't fucking hate on me. I have a life I need to build, because as right now I have no money. I don't know where fuck all is around me, and there's many things, and there is still a lot of like depression shit in there, but the depression is only really a manifestation of my shit unorganized life. And there's many things, like I've lost my fucking passport and I have a holiday in 2 days. It's things like that, very consistent disorganization, that I don't have room for me doing psychedelics when I don't even have a job barely, and I don't even know where my passport is, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's that anyway. Yeah. Folly Tower. This is where I was when I took my acid and the first video on my channel. Because I deleted the wage slave video now because it was just so fucking shit. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you care. But yeah, that's it. Prepare, because winter is coming and then you'll be fucked. Like Putin. You can't be fucking ill when Putin's bombing you, because that'll be shit. So you need to take care of your health and get that shit out of your system. And it's not just for you as well, it's just for the people you love. It's so easy to build more stability. I don't know why everyone basically spends just enough money to like nearly be skint. That's what I do. I'll be doing that for fucking ages, especially all of this year. At the end of each month, I've literally been on my last pounds and my last tenors, right? And to the point where it's stressing me and squeezing me, because I'm like, uh-oh, can I pay this shit? But that's only happened since I started taking psychedelics, and I'm very young, so... And my best mate was saying, why don't you quit and just see how you feel? I said, why would you say that? But I'm sure what will happen is I'll come down from God mode, and that's it. You don't need to be doing psychedelics all the time. Like, Terence McKenna didn't take them for the last 10 years of his career, I believe. Although he did have, like, a brain tumour, I think. But, I mean, the way I see it often, it's like, I know I'll say this, but if I were to take, like, a 3-5 now, and this is why it's hard, because they're so enchanting, because they just fucking... They seem to like captivate your soul and just show you like the truths to the universe that you've been searching for all this time. And if you haven't done them, then I guess it'll be hard for you to understand. But anyone who's really been into the psychedelic depths know what I mean. It's like they'll just enlighten you immediately and then dissolve all of your problems. And it lasts for weeks after the experiences as well. There's like an afterglow, so it's hard to like. I think, look, I know everyone doesn't want me taking them, and I even said to my family, look, it's not actually about the mushrooms, is it? That's not why you want me to stop. It's because if I was doing mushrooms as the cherry on top of building a profound, healthy, stable life, and I can be there more for my family and the people I love, and adapt a lot more responsibility, because that's what I need to be focusing on, adapting responsibility and transitioning into a man. I haven't really got time to be fucking around with mushrooms when I can't even clean my room, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that's that. Alright, well, have a wonderful life, everybody. I'm gonna stand on loads of thorns. Goodbye. I love you. I hugged a tree earlier. I've never done that. It was weird.